Hi everyone, Messy Coder here. Welcome to another Unity video. In this video we're checking out the big castle pack from Triplebrick. This is part 3 of a castle face-off. That's right, sit back, enjoy and marvel at this. Wow, look at these textures, look at these bricks. Man, it's called Triplebrick for a reason. These are phenomenal. Wow. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you guys in a second. Or get your snowshoes on because this is wonderful stuff. Hey guys, here we are inside Unity. I've imported the big castle pack from Triplebrick and it retails around $58 on the Unity asset store. Here are the scenes that we get with this kit. We get a couple of showcase scenes, we get a couple of scenes to walk around castles, and we get the candle room scene. So let's just pop inside the candle room scene and see what it's like. That's a bit bright, isn't it? So let's click play. What's the candlelight scene going to be like? Oh, my eyes and my ears are bleeding. Ah, my head is on fire. Ah, stop. Oh, that's better. Oh, hang on, what was that about? Let's find the camera. Sorry about that. And let's put the volume down to about here. Oh. Okay, let's click play. Oh dear. That's a bit better on the ears, but my eyes are still... Let me get some glasses on. What is going on with those candles? It's a beautiful scene, but what is going on? So I've put the emission down from 30 and 35 to 3.5, 3 and 3. I'm pretty sure there might have been some decimals missing there. Let's click play now. Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit better. Now, I think I can see again. I think I might see my family once more. My eyes have stopped bleeding. And as I've got my focus started to come back, I can see that this is actually a beautiful, beautiful little scene we've got here. That round table with those chairs. Even that music gently playing. Not blaring in my ears anymore. The walls, the decals. I want to stick a first person controller and just walk about, have a little bit of play, but this looks really nice. When it's set correctly, so you're not blinded, it looks beautiful. Look at those mugs on the table. I want to reach out and pick one up. Oh, let's go and load up another scene and have a play. Come on guys, let's load up another scene and have a play. Before I do and just click the play button, I will make sure that there is no music blaring through and destroying my eardrums. Here we are in the sunset scene. I've actually changed the player controller because I didn't like the player controller that we got with the kit. I can hear my footsteps now and I can jump at a sensible height. Feels a lot better than the first person controller you get with the kit. It is a very beautiful castle we get here. I feel like this castle could live in the same world as the Arctic castle pack. It's the same type of high level quality that we saw in that pack. Remember in that Arctic castle we did see 2 different castles styles. In this castle pack we have 1 castle style. And let's have a close-up of these bricks. In a close-up of the bricks still look nice. It is a very realistic, photorealistic, mossy brick texture that we get here. I was hoping for a little bit more protrusion of the 3D-ness of these bricks. It's a bit of a shame. Not as 3D as some of the other bricks that we've seen, but it does look very nice. It's a red wood theme here. The castle must be next to, here we go, red trees. Oh, am I stuck next to a rock? Let's have a look here. So, yep, it's this redwood tree that supplies all of the wood for this castle. Odd tree, thin at the bottom, thicker at the top. Never been a big fan of Triplebrick's trees, to be fair, because he only gives you 1 tree in the pack. It works well enough to have a tree in your castle, breaks it up the monotony, but it's not the most. You're not going to get this pack for the nature assets that you're getting. You're getting this pack for the stones and the rocks and the wood. Very good wood, and to be fair, the wood texture on this tree, even though it's this odd pinkish red, it is very pretty. talking about wood, let's have a look at some of his planks. It's good texture. I mean, the wood texture is nice, very good, but not. This is a PBR pack, and it's just not as 3D as you've seen some other stuff. But it's a good clean wood. It's got a good clean wood texture. We can get inside some of these houses. Let's get inside this house here. Okay, look at this. No, this is nice. This is a good frame, and what a difference a window frame makes. And we saw that in the last pack with Aquarius Max, that he was missing out on a window frame. Oh, what's that little flickering here? We've got a couple of intersecting surfaces here. We've got, oh, a little bug there. It's a little bug. Is that from the LODs overlapping each other, or is that from the model itself? Okay. And lovely window. Lovely glass. I like these packs that have got the glass where you can see that the glass is a is that material of how the glass was in them days. It wasn't like a clear glass that you could see through. It's a thick, misty glass. So it lets the light in, but you can't really see through it. Let's see inside this house. What have we got? They've left the rug on the floor. That is a good texture. That kind of canvas cloth netting that you can see through. Oh, I like that. I like that. And the wood floor works very well. That red wood that we saw again outside piling up here. Good barrels, and we've got different variation. We've got broken barrels and we've got full barrels. So we can actually use these in some kind of, we can destroy the big ones and have it spawn this broken barrel. And again, here's the glass that we can see. Very nice. Very nice window frame. And the little bit of details that he's got there on the model itself, not relying just on the texture, for that window frame to open it up. And here are the props. Props are a lot better in this pack than they were in his previous ones. He's come a long way. I do like these. I do like these. And here's our fireplace. We're going to cook some food again. We're sticking the logs in there, and that is a nice collection of pots and pans. I'm going to be using those. That's a good grill. This is a fireplace that you could feel lived in with. That is good. What we've got here, what is this? A bed that's put up against the wall, or a table that's put up against the wall? Odd. Rickety old chairs. Don't need to be in a medieval scene to be able to use these props. This is what I like. Whenever you're in a pack and you get things that you can say, oh, I can use this in no matter what kind of world that I'm going to be building. And it's a cupboard with the doors that open and close. Thank you very much. Very important for us to be able to open and close these cupboards, because we can actually be having our game. We can stick things inside them. So, first pack we've seen, first building we've seen. I've seen one little bug outside. I'm not a huge fan of these tiled roofs. To be fair, I'm impressed with his wood and his brick. I'm very happy with these windows, and a fireplace was a joy. Oh, look at this little dirt here. We've got, that is lovely little touch. A lovely little touch. Soot or dirt we've got stepped into the wood here. Right, let's go outside and have a play. Oh, that was very nice. That was very nice. What have we got over here? We've got a tower. Let's go inside the tower. Again, these doors, I love. Look at the difference between the doors in this pack and the first pack that we reviewed a few months ago. What was the name of it? Not the Haunted Village. It was the abandoned alleyways or something like that. Well, that relied on textures mostly to do the effects on the doors, and this is nice, and he hasn't been scared to spend a few of the polys on the door. That is lovely. That is lovely. Let's go inside. Oh, door frame. Don't forget the door frame. Nice stone textures. They work well. Bench and tables. Again, you could use this in anything. Doesn't need to be inside a castle. And a lovely, lovely window. Look at the style of this window. That is nice. Here's wooden stairs. Again, good use of wood. And here we've got that greeny. Mix up a little bit though. You need to see here. It's everywhere. You need to mix it up a little bit of the monotony on the texture to do something kind of decal on your wall, just to mix it up. Like it's got here, but it needs something. Need something just to mix it up. Like we've got here, this vomited looking, wet, stained, rotting wooden floor. Can do that on the walls. Just need something like that just to mix it up. So let's go upstairs. Very happy so far. And we go up the stairs. There's something need to jump. More of the same barrels and containers. Yep. Oh, hallway. Let's go up here and then we'll just come back down again. Yeah. Let's see if we can get through here. Now we can get through here. We can look at this lovely window. Oh, lovely. You can hide some treasure in here. You can hide some treasure. Right, let's get up to the top. See, this is what I'm talking about. Little extra level bits of detail now that he's got in his models. So even that in here, you've got breaks it up. You've got this little inner bit of detail on these stone walls, and it really just makes it come alive. And here we've got this little run here to stop the rain from coming in and getting into your pajamas. Works really nice. Mix between wood and stone. I'm a fan. I am a fan. I really like it. Oh, we've got a seam though. Look at there. Yep, you got a seam. Not sure if you can see it. I'm poking at my monitor with my finger. And there's look at that. That's lovely. That little crack. These little effects here. These little things that make a difference. And then you've got a seam. No one's really going to notice that, are they? In your game? If you turn it around a certain way so they can't see it, but it's a shame that that's there anyway. Oh, here we go, let's down the stairs. Let's go, no, wrong way. Let's go down the stairs through that alleyway that we saw. I think, where was it? Was it over here? No, going through these windows. You picked that up, someone's going to trip over that. Nice little wooden frames. Let's peek out here, fire some arrows out, defending the castle. Oh, oi, you! Get off the grass and keep to the path. Yeah, it looks very nice. Let's go through here, and we've got the candle room. This is the candle room. Got no lights on at the moment. Candles are off. Let's have a look at this. This is nice. Nice. Bit blurry when I get too close there. Oh, don't forget I have swapped the camera and the controller, so my culling needs to be resolved. Here you go, see? So can't really blame him because I'm not using his own controller. But look at that lovely chair. Look at the detail on that chair. Every night, like, you just stumble across something and go, oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? But it is. It's very pretty. It's just a shame that you just don't get more of it. And I like this floor. I'm going to use this floor in my own stuff, which won't have stone walls, because this floor is nice. It's very nice. And I want this. I want to put my toys in it, keep them safe. Here's our shield and swords and pikes. Very good. Oh, and more cupboard space for our pots and pans. It is a lovely castle. It's a lovely, you get one style of castle, and here's where everyone's sleeping tonight. Green little tartan bit of bedcloth there. This one doesn't have, he's going to freeze, he doesn't have a blankie. More cupboard space, large cupboard space. Look at that. Look, this is what I'm talking about. This is a difference. You can really see him progressing as an artist, because you just compare it with the other stuff. And I like that, just spend those extra bits of detail adding on those hinges and the handles. Very beautiful. And intricate carvings we've got here on the texture. They just stuck it here on the front of the bed. And a lovely chair with a cross in it. Another little case here, little chest here to put our things in. Lovely. What's over here? Why is there moss growing on the walls at the bottom? God. So they're gonna get a bad lung infection when they'll be sleeping in here with all the mould off the walls. It's not going to be good for them at all. Okay, where are we going now? Let's go up the stair there. Lovely castle so far. Very lovely castle. Modular castle pack from Triplebrick. You can pretty much make whatever you want. There's another bedroom, pretty much the same as the other one. And we get right to the top. Is there a bell tower? We're in the loft now. We're in the loft. More of the same that we've already seen. Again, these tiles from this. I'm not a huge fan of these weird redwood tiles on the ceiling. On the roof, rather. lovely hang on, there's a blob. There's a blob in the middle of our glass window. Is there something outside that's poking in? Could be. So yeah, so what do I think so far? What do I think so far? Well, I think it's lovely. Textures are nice. I'm just bashing my head through a wall. Sometimes like this texture you go, hang on, that's not fantastic, is it? And then other textures you look at and you go, oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. But there's obviously much of the same we've seen already, isn't it? Sometimes you see something amazing and sometimes you see something you just go, oof, like here. Look at that. Oh, a little detail of these little imperfections on this wall. It really comes alive. Really comes alive. Let's run downstairs. Let's go right all the way down to the bottom and I'll have a play. Here we are, we're outside. Oh, look at the light shining through this. Ooh, the colours popping alive. Lovely. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every now and again you bump into something. Oh, and look at this, right? You see this brick, how it's feeling like it's coming away from the wall. There. See here? It feels like it's coming away. I want to feel more of that. I want to feel more of that. In the settings probably somewhere. But that here, this one here. Lovely. Lovely, lovely stonework on this castle. Ivy crawling along this. You don't see this in a lot of packs. I haven't seen a lot. I like to change the colour of this wood so it's not this weird red. But it's lovely having ivy. No, it was weird. What's going on there? That wood is all warped. That's a shame. Let's go right to the top of this tower. Let's go right to the top of this tower and see what else we can see. And then, oh look, we got weapons laid out for us to pick up and smack someone on the head with. Wow! That is I do like this sword. The rusty, dirty swords they've got, and maces and morning stars. Oh, he hasn't been looking after his weapons. Old rusty castle. If they get attacked, they might be in trouble. They need to keep them nice and oiled and looked after. Pots and pans. See, the same. You get a good number of props that you can just reuse to keep your castle looking lived in, but not as much as we've seen in other packs. And it would have been nice to see more models for our money. So it's. For ours, I mean yours, because we got given this one to be part of the castle face-off after being a loyal Triplebrick customer buying his stuff, and I think I was fair in the other reviews. Yeah. Constructive criticism, and hopefully with the way he's going, the quality each time, each pack just keeps on improving. The quality is only going to get better. I would love to see him revisit his older packs and bring them up to the quality of this one. Some of the odd, erroneous texture and model that there may have been there, and that would have made me happy. Too soon though, it's very soon. Up close to this. Oh, this is nice. Oh, and there's my flag blowing away, making me happy. This is a very nice pack. It is the model, because normally the text people just go rely on the texture to do most of the work for them. They put basic primitive shapes in place, and then jobs are good. And no, this has some detail put in the model itself and the textures on top. They really help to push it across. In the distance, you've got these these mountain areas that are just given to you just to fill out this demo scene. I doubt anyone's really going to use them. Let's see if we can jump over to the other tower. No, this was a mistake. Go off. Oh, on the roof though. That was fully intentional for us to land on this roof to check out the roof. So this roof looks good from a distance. I kind of feel like it's not made for us to be crawling up it and looking around. Yeah, look, see the texture here? Not in the models. Very basic. No real detail here. There's a little bit of detail here, but nothing too fancy because no one's really expected to be up here. Good to look at from a distance. That's nice. Simple, pointy, sharp, but nice. Let's see if we can jump over to this bit. Oh, can we? Yes, we have. Like Assassin's Creed. Oh, bugger! No! Oh, okay. I can hear my kids crying in the background downstairs. Hopefully Mummy will look after them! Oh! I think I broke my legs. Oh, what's over here? Little shack, a little stable, a little somewhere to put your chickens. Stone steps, very nice stone steps. And here we go inside. What is this? I'm going to call this. This is the main castle hall. Yeah, main castle hall. We can call it the main castle hall. What's it like inside? Well, different types of stones mixed up, variation of the stones that we've seen. I like that. Oh, a bit of detail here. Nice. That is nice. Look at those ceilings work. It does make you feel like you're inside an old cathedral. Very nice. Oh, let's check out the floor. I didn't even forgot to look at the floor. This works well. This is very nice. Look at that. How many times can we say nice? Very nice. Put very in there, it makes it even more special. Wow. Do like the colours. Do like the colours. And this here again. Always look. Tip. Break up. A little bit of a mix up here. Different bricks here, just to break up the scene a little bit more. Because you don't. It's just blending and be boring. The same stone one after the other. And here we've got the frame, the detail of a different colour type of stone. Very pretty. Wow. Good windows. Not multicoloured stained glass windows, that's a shame, but simple. This is a simple castle for a simple king. Doesn't want to spend all of his people's money on frivolous stained glass windows. And here's his throne. That's a shame. I would have liked a little bit more sharper detail on the throne. But it works. Obviously Game of Thrones inspired throne here. Instead of swords, it's stone. It's the game of stones. And here we've got our light flicking away on the candles. And we've got the babies crying and screaming. Right, let's pop into another scene and check out what the other one is like. And then we can have a little bit of a score. And then I'll put the kids to bed and give them some milk. So I'll see you guys in a... Oh, what swords? The same. Oh, they're standing up now. Let's have a quick look at these ones. Yeah. Okay, see you guys in a second in another scene. So I've changed the view so we can have a better look at these prefabs. Let's have a look at the building components. For me, very important in a modular pack. I want to be able to build my own stuff. And the model quality on Triplebrick's things, this is the best that I've seen of the 3 packs that we've checked out so far, to be honest. There you go, it's an inside view. And look at the detail. He's not shy now of adding a little bit more detail on those 3D objects. Nice bit of wood there. And these, you could use these in your Ultimate Survival or you construct any kind of game that you're building, because look, ready-made staircase. And you've got stone steps. Good basic stone steps. Nice support beams. One thing you do get is this one-sided view again of walls. Not a big fan of in modular kits. I understand why, because it's modular in that you are building your constructions. I'm going to say building your buildings. You're building your constructions, or you're constructing your buildings in the editor, not in real time in the game. So it makes sense that it's one-sided and that you don't have sides on them. But when you're doing something in game, you want something like this, which is physical. You know, you can see, walk around it, and you can put it in your scene. His doors, fantastic. I love his hinges on his doors. Very nice. Best doors that I've seen so far in his packs. Hands down. That's because he started to put more detail. See these detail here that he's put in a model, and he hasn't just relied on the texture. Look at that. That's nice. Knobbly. You just run your hands all over that. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's pop in. Let's just have a look at a couple of more folders and then we'll pop in. Oh, windows. We always do like a window. Pretty. Nature. Not that much in the pack, to be honest. Not that much. Ivy. Interesting. It's the first time I've seen someone do decent ivy in a pack. So, fair play. Well done to that. You know, collection of different ivy you got. Again, don't look at it this way. Look at it this way. This is climbing outside the building. But other than that, you've got this rock and one tree. Better than his tree in the first pack that we looked at, with some weird effects that tree had. A bit of branches floating in the air. But this one's nothing wrong with this model of this tree. Just get one tree. Don't get a huge amount. And then you do get these pretty mountains that you can stick in the background of your scene. That is a beautiful chest. That is a beautiful chest. Does that chest open? It does. Oh, that is nice. Oh, we're gonna look at that. We're gonna make use of that. That is pretty. Big stone chimney. Could use that. Bit of random cloth. Can use that as well. Different bits of cloth. Oh, what's it hiding underneath? Nothing. Nothing, just your hopes and dreams. Well, good collection of cloth that it's got. Another bit of fireplace. Kitchen props. Look at these. You can't argue with these. I'm going to use these in my game. Definitely. Definitely I can use these. That is lovely. He's you really stepped up with his props, hasn't he? Really stepped up. What's that? A torture device for someone to stick their hands in their arms? Don't know. There you go. It's called torture gear. There you go. Here's something about torture. Another weird torture gear. Oh, I don't know where you're going to be sticking that. Oh dear, it's red at the top, so it's been stuck somewhere. Oh dear, no, I don't even want to think about it. So, that's odd. What? That's a bit odd there. That hook looks alright from that angle, but you've got some sides missing. Bit of a bug there on this one. He thinks. So it's a lot of torture stuff that he's got going on in this castle. So if you need torture stuff in your castle, you know where to come. So a lot of you guys watch these videos to see what you're going to get before you spend your money. So it's worthwhile me having a bit of a poke and having a bit of a look about with these props. Normally, I'll just run around and scream and go, oh look, I can see a tree. But sometimes it's worthwhile just to take a moment and see what we're actually going to get in the packet. That's a good shelf. See, a lot of these things don't need to be restricted to medieval castle. You can use a wooden shelf in pretty much any game that uses wood. If you had wood in your world, you would have a wooden shelf. I've got a wooden shelf here because I've got a tree outside my house, I reckon. And here's a nice little table. Or a bench. That could be a bench or a table, depending on what size you're going to scale it at. It's a bigger table. Or a different bench, depending what size you're going to scale it at as well. There is King Arthur's Round Table. So far, just by playing about with his models in the prefab folders, I'm impressed. I am very impressed. There's just one little shamey thing. One big one. There's not that much of them. And I say that by looking through all of these and you go, well, there is a lot. Why are you saying there's not that much? Well, there's not that much in comparison to the other packs. That's my point. So my point being is that the quality of this stuff looks fantastic. It really does. It looks like the best Triplebrick stuff that I've seen so far. This is the third pack of Triplebricks that I've looked at. I am obviously now becoming a big fan. Money well spent. However, there's just not that much of it. And the other Triplebrick stuff I got when it was on sale. This one I actually managed to get hold of a review copy for him to enter in the Castle Off competition. So, did you want to be in the Castle Off? Doing the Castle Off. Fancy you sending your pack over? And he was like, yeah, well, send your pack over. So I was like, well, chuffed. Got him in the Castle Off. But that being said, it's still, don't get any favours if you give me your kit. You know what you're dealing with when you send your stuff over to me. You know I'm going to say the truth. And if you don't like it, don't go in the kitchen when the oven's on. And this stuff is the best looking stuff of the 3 packs so far. That is a fact. I don't like these tiles here. And they don't line up. I don't like the tiles there. But there's just not that much. But the stuff's good. Well, let's pop inside the scene and see just how good it is. Here we are inside the winter scene. Winter is coming. One thing I do love about Triplebrick is this little snow shader that he gives you. So here we go inside. Look at that lovely tower. Oh, that's a lovely tower. Let's go to the top of this tower. I know everyone loves a windy, windy stone staircase. We get right to the top, and there's the snow, deep and crisp snow here. And my son has got out of bed, and he's going to have to get himself in trouble if he doesn't get back into bed because it's past his bedtime. Or you won't believe what they got up to. The pair of them, him and his younger brother. Cheeky little monkeys that they are. Okay, so here we are Now we're giving it, give it a score for this wonderful castle pack. That's a bit odd, a bit of stone there chipped away here as he put that together. So you could get away with that by saying that's how the stone was, bits of stone put together. But also you could say that that's a bit of a mistake, don't know. Intentional or not, could be. Odd. So give it a score. Well, we're going to give it a score of dragons, like we did with the other pack. Keep it with the dragons. Get to the top. Give me. Oh, yes, no. Oh, Saint came so close to getting there. Oh, that would have been epic. So, give it a score. What do we say? Well, we've got to look at it. It is more expensive than the Arctic Castle. You don't get as much stuff as the Arctic Castle. In my opinion, you get possibly a better quality of model, you know, more detail on the models than this than you got in the Arctic Castle, and the textures for the most part I think are better. You don't get as much nature assets. You don't get as many rocks and trees. To be fair, they're not his strong suit, these trees. So but he's look at, you know, his rock, his rope, his wood. He's got the best wood we've seen. So, what do we say? What score are we going to give? Swings and roundabouts. You give with one hand and you take away with the other. Hey, we've got 3 packs now reviewed, and 2 of them are both at 4 stars. And then we've got this one. And it's a bit of a, I don't know, come on, what are you going to say? It's a bit of a cop-out, but I'm going to say that this one is, I'm going to give it 4 dragons out of 5. That's it, 4 dragons out of 5. It's close. It is so close, because if you add it all up, it comes to about 4. It's a little over 4. It's close to 4.5, I would say, than 4. This pack is well supported. We're on version 1.5, I think, of this pack. Came out last year, this pack, I think it did, 2016, and it's already had a lot of updates. It's being maintained. He's looking after it, so it scores high on support. He's also a vocal, and he replies to his emails. Not blisteringly fast, but he is better than some, better than most. Look at we are inside this little tunnel here. Nice. Peekaboo coming out here. It's just, you don't get so much. You don't get so much. It'd be quite enough to be able to fill out this entire castle scene, but it's not as much as the other packs, and it's more expensive. Not so many trees. Look, this is the same tree over and over. You get away with it. You don't realise it's exactly the same tree, but it is. So, oh look, we got a wheelbarrow. We did get a wheelbarrow. We get a wheelbarrow. We get some things here, some props. Little market stall you could pretend that was. But yeah, in the long term, you don't get as much stuff, and that's the only thing stopping this from being a clear 4.5, in my opinion. It's just, I would like to see a little bit more. Look at this lovely snow shader that he provides just with. It's lovely. This looks like a dusted cake with some ice and sugar. So yeah, I would like to see it a bit more. It's the quality of the models, the detail in the models is lovely. There are a few little mistakes here and there, not flawlessly perfect. The textures are lovely. I mean, look at this texture. It is so nice. This is beautiful. And then other textures just make you go, oh, that's a shame. You know, there's more good than there is bad in regards to the textures. Lovely detail. Look at these windows. Each one of these beautiful, beautiful windows. Look at this start here, up at the top, and then we've got these ones here. These frames. That little touches like that really, really make it stand out. I really do enjoy this pack. I like it. I like this pack a lot. It is a nice pack, I have to say. It is a clear. I think it's a little bit more than 4. So if you were thinking about, of the 3 packs, which one would have the highest score in terms of quality, I'm going to say Triplebrick's Castle, Big Castle pack is the winner in regards to value for money and just how much you get. No doubt, hands down, Aquarius Max is the winner. You just get so much stuff in this pack, it's ridiculous. Now the mix between the two seems to be Arctic Castle, because you get more stuff in the Arctic Castle than here to build out your scenes. And some of the textures and the models are fantastic, are so beautiful in the Arctic Castle, but there are a lot that basically just feel like they were rushed through and they don't really work, or he basically took his eye off the ball. So for the consistency of quality, Triplebrick wins on that. It's too often you see something that's good and, well, pretty damn sweet in this pack. There you go, guys. That is my rather unhelpful review, I would say, of these 3 castle bricks, because there was no clear hands down winner. Each one had its strengths and each one had its weaknesses, but to be fair, if you owned each of these packs, I think you'd have a great time in your scene. Aquarius Max has said that he's updating his pack. Triplebrick is constantly updating his packs. You see this one has been updated so often. I think that really there's enough room out there for these developers, these artists, to live in harmony, and for you all to go out and buy all of them, because they are bloody nice. Bloody nice packs, bloody nice castles. All we need now is a big dragon to come down, land on that castle and go, whoa, and if you do like it, click it. Till next time. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now, and down below there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.